Do I still have Pop-Tarts in my teeth? Well, YOLO. And by YOLO, I mean I'm going to go brush my teeth again. This video is my submission for YoungTubers. If you don't know what that is yet, I suggest that you click the first link you see in the description. I thought about making this just a 3-minute long video of me staring directly into the camera and then winking at the very end. And then I'd email Sabrina every single day with just a picture of only my eyes and then put something very creepy and vague in the subject line like, "You and I both know what will happen." But I actually want to have fun at VidCon and not constantly be worrying if I'm violating a restraining order. I started doing YouTube about 6 years ago when I made a few videos and friends when I was 12, but those videos are so embarrassing that it kept me from making any more until about last year. Before I started making YouTube videos again, I did somewhat feel a part of the YouTube community just by interacting with YouTubers on Twitter and watching their live shows on Blog TV. But when I started making YouTube videos again, I realized what I missed out on and why most people made YouTube videos. It was all about the community. Last year I began making weekly videos with 6 other awesome nerd fighters my age, and I found myself becoming closer friends with these people that I've never met than with friends that I have around me. About 4 months ago, I was asked to be a part of another collab channel, Nerd Fighters Info, and I found myself making even more of these friendships that are stronger than any I've ever had before. Everything about all these little sections of the YouTube community that I'm a part of is just so awesome. All I want to do now is be a bigger part of this community and make even more friendships with people that are like me, so I recently started my own personal channel. And I know that this is a very backwards way of doing YouTube, and then I started out collaborating and then I moved into my own personal channel, but through that I've met even more awesome people. I mean, what is life? A couple years ago I didn't really have any friends, and now I found myself surrounded by so many on this place that is awesome called YouTube. It's never been about the numbers or the popularity on YouTube. For me, it's solely about just making the things that I want to make and creating lasting bonds with people because of them. That's where I'm coming from in the YouTube community. I've made quite a lot of things that I'm very proud of since 12-year-old me started making videos of myself hitting people in the head with lightsabers and making Call of Duty montages. I want this panel to happen so bad because too often young people are written off on YouTube just because of a little number that's their age. And being a YouTuber in high school is the weirdest thing. You don't really have anyone that understands the whole YouTube thing. And for me, that has resulted in not really telling anyone, including my parents, which is really weird because they're the ones sending me across the country to VidCon. But most importantly, this panel needs to happen so that we who are the YoungTubers can form a community and become friends with those who are like us and can understand all the things that the young people on YouTube experience. There's so many different parts of this YouTube community, but I don't really feel like there's a solid young community of YouTubers. But through this panel, I think that we can form one that can help us all as people and as YouTubers. I can't wait for VidCon. I'm so excited to meet new people, and for YoungTubers, even if I'm not a part of the panel, if there ends up being one, I think it's gonna be awesome regardless. Thanks to Sabrina and Emily for starting this whole sort of a movement on YouTube, and thank you to everyone that's already made a YoungTubers video. I'm already starting to see a YoungTubers community form, and that is very cool.